The 1950s marked the beginning of one of the most thrilling chapters in human history, the space race. It was a time when America dreamed of the stars, and the impossible suddenly seemed within reach. In the aftermath of World War II, two superpowers emerged on the world stage, the United States and the Soviet Union. As tensions between these nations grew, a new battleground opened up, not on Earth, but in the vast expanse of space. The space race officially began on October 4, 1957. On that day, the Soviet Union shocked the world by launching Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. This small metal sphere, no larger than a beach ball, sent radio signals back to Earth as it circled the globe. The beeping of Sputnik was heard around the world, and it sent shockwaves through American society. The launch of Sputnik was a wake-up call for the United States. Suddenly, Americans felt vulnerable and technologically behind. The government responded swiftly. In 1958, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed the National Aeronautics and Space Act, creating NASA, the agency that would spearhead America's efforts in space. The late 1950s saw a flurry of space-related activities and achievements. Both superpowers raced to put the first living creature in orbit. The Soviets took the lead again when they launched Laika, a dog, into space aboard Sputnik 2 in November 1957. The United States followed with its own animal astronauts, sending monkeys and mice into space to study the effects of spaceflight. As the decade drew to a close, the focus shifted to putting a human in space. The Mercury program was initiated in 1958, with the goal of orbiting a human around the Earth. 7 astronauts, known as the Mercury 7, were selected to be America's first space travelers. The space race captured the public's imagination like nothing before. Science fiction, once a niche genre, exploded in popularity. Books, movies, and television shows about space travel became mainstream entertainment. Children dreamed of becoming astronauts, and adults marveled at each new technological breakthrough. The 1950s space race was more than just a competition between nations. It was a time of unprecedented scientific and technological advancement. It inspired a generation to look up at the night sky and wonder what might be possible. The dreams born in this decade would lead to some of humanity's greatest achievements in the years to come, including the first human steps on the moon. The legacy of the 1950s space race continues to influence us today. It reminds us of the power of human ingenuity and the importance of dreaming big. As we face new challenges in the 21st century, we can look back to this era as a testament to what we can achieve when we set our sights on the stars.